Taylor Gang, let's get it.
Young Money.
Yeah. There's some people coming with me and I know who they are. And some that just ain't gon' make it and I know who they are. And I know they ain't gon' like it, but it's quite alright. I ain't need no one my whole life, and I've done alright. I can't do bad by myself. These days you never can tell, except the people who've been with me and they know who they are. Yeah, they know my true colors and they see what they are.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reviewing the episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Yes, y'all. So let's just say this episode to so many, because I kind of seen a lot of feedback off of this episode, and I'm kind of running late because I would have did this early on, but we just gonna jump into it. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to be notified every time your girl posts a video. Hit that bell, okay, so that you can see every time it drops. So at the top of the episode, I wasn't expecting for Damon to walk the fuck up or be so like, yeah, bitch, I've been waiting on you, to his wife. Like, what the hell? Like, he was waiting on her ass like he knew her goddamn routine or something, and ain't been to whatever town or city that she reside in quite a while. Y'all, why the fuck she went up to this man talking shit and didn't know, you know what I'm saying, where he was coming from mentally, and then got her ass killed? First of all, let me back up. I didn't get the notion that he was going to do what the fuck he did. Basically, she was talking and asking him why he was back, and she running off at the mouth talking like, oh, such and such mate must have banished you, and you must have been fucked up and you can't come back to the kingdom. Oh, because the heir, the princess, this, that, and the third, you must be about to do XYZ. And she looked at him and he looked at her, and obviously I guess that was some type of indication that, oh, you must gonna kill the princess so you can get the throne type loop. And when she finished that, before she didn't get that out, she done tried to pull out her sword to try to get to him before he gets to her. That man did knock this woman off her damn horse. Now she on the ground. The horse done fell on top of her ass, and it looked like she paralyzed. Now, I don't know why she decided to keep on talking. She wanted to keep on talking her shit, and was like, I knew you was a coward, blah, blah, blah. This nigga he was walking away. He was gonna leave her paralyzed to, I guess die, but she wasn't bleeding or nothing. So he walking off, and she said what she said. This nigga turned around picked up a rock, big ass cluster of a rock, about this big, and they went over there and they cut it off. Next thing you know, they showing, I'm sorry y'all, I just got out the shower, I washed my hair, and it's itching real bad because it's drying up. So tell me why, the king and the princess is in a boat traveling to go see the Valerians. So girl, they get over there and the king didn't come out. King of the House of the Dragon is the king of 7 different kingdoms, right? The reason for them coming was to give them a proposal, and the proposal is, okay, let's go ahead on and join our families together. Press pause. The leader or the king of the Valerians had already brought that up before he stopped coming to the court, which is where they have the round table discussions, telling what everything is, going over, things within the community, we're gonna call it. So now all of a sudden, if I was the Black King, I would have been like, girl, this ain't gonna work. Like, my head itching and I'm trying to record this video. My God, today. Go in, they greet each other, and they come up with this proposal. The proposal was basically that Rhaenyra would marry their oldest son. Well, his name is Sir Colin. Sir Colin is the Black King of the waterfront. So he was like, my only request is that the queen takes our last name. At first he was like, no, but he was like, I tell you what, I'll let the queen take your kingdom last name, but when they have their first heir, it will be etc., etc. So they leave, or whatever. So they agreed to, ordain their children's marriage and keep it in the family. Their first cousins. Let's just throw that out there, okay? So my suspicions was true from episode 3. The motherfucking king is dying. Girl, he coughing up blood, and he got to have leeches on him to pull out some of that soreness and some of that pain. All this extra shit, okay? Okay, boom. The right hand wind up, he being banished. He was banished the last episode, but the right hand wind up telling his daughter, which is the queen, like, yo, you need to watch out for Rhaenyra, and you need to make sure that you make Elton, which is their son, the heir, because if and when Rhaenyra becomes queen, it's going down. They're gonna come after your children. You, if it means you dying, you dead. So he was basically just telling her to prepare to go ahead on and fix it to where they would the kingdom would be led by a man versus a woman. The king and the princess, had their agreements, but the thing that shocked me most, y'all, the soon-to-be king and queen, Rhaenyra and the first cousin, made an agreement, okay? They made an agreement that when they got married, they could do whatever they wanted to do, because who the fuck want to be sleeping with their cousin? We don't know, okay? Hopefully nobody, okay? But we found out that the first cousin is gay. So he already had his, partner, and she already had hers. She is in love with Sir Kristen, which is her right hand, her protector. On the way back and everything like that, he came to her, her right hand, the nigga that she slept with. He came to her and was like, I got a question. Would you sacrifice the kingdom if that means that you can spend eternity with me in freedom? And she was like, no, I have no choice. This is something that I have to do for my family. Girl, when the look that was on his face, he was like, and he was upset. He walked off, and yeah, he knows deep down inside that she does not know. He's so much older than her. She doesn't know what the fuck she getting herself into. Already talking about starting shit to provoke a war just because she the queen or will be the queen. They already doing shit and it's already been word. He would never said anything to her this late. Now mind you, we don't know how long it's been between episode 4 and episode 5. Nevertheless, some type of way, the queen again, she done got some more information. She done got some more information from somebody who does not have her best interests at heart, that wants a man to be king. So she in the garden minding her own business when this random guy, you know, that we've seen in previous episodes, I'm not gonna get into his name and nothing like that because he ain't just that important, okay? But he confronts her, talking all really good. And next thing you know, he says, did you know? No, he said, I just hope that the princess is well. And she said, what you mean? He said, I just hope that she's well, like implying that she was pregnant. Child, why this motherfucking man tell this woman that the doctor was sent by the king to go deliver her a specialty? Now, her dad, the queen dad, which was the previous right hand of the king, then set up her and told her, oh, you know, she did do something. I feel like the soldiers and the footmen that work for the kingdom, specifically for the kingdom, like servants and shit like that, be running their motherfucking mouths. Because how the fuck would the right hand know if he wasn't there? Unless somebody saw something that didn't make sense or didn't add up. Child, why the fuck this man, the daddy done told this girl that she wasn't innocent, that she lost her innocence? He said something too. Child, then after that, the man just randomly was like, oh, I hope that she okay. What the hell? Girl, so you know that fueled her gears. It was, you know, kind of like manipulating her so she can go ahead on and take action and start the war before it actually happens, so that she can be, girl. So after then, what happened? So they have a gathering to celebrate, you know, the union of the two kids or whatever, and everybody is coming up to the king, Ramira, the Valerian soon-to-be husband, and the queen and everybody like that, saying, you know, so, you know, happy for you and congratulations. One guy said something out the side of his neck though, like, you know, something, but you know, they was like, thanks for coming, David. Like that. I was like, oh, okay, period. You see the shade and you threw it back, period. So, yes, girl. Tell me why Damien showed up. I don't know. But he showed up, bitch. Came and sat down in the front with the family as if he didn't just kill his motherfucking wife. And her cousin that was at the beginning of the episode wound up being there and confronting him. And was like, where were you? You ain't said, ain't nobody seen you, ain't nobody heard from you. Your wife just died. That was my favorite cousin, and blah, 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 Skippy. He was like, oh, sorry for your loss. By the way, because I was like, what? He said, because the heir, we didn't bear any children and we didn't have any heir. Everything that she owned or whatever passes on to me. And he was like, the cousin was like, got myself in some shit. So boom. So then the Valerians walked in and, you know, they sat down and, you know, everything was going smooth. So the king starts to make his goddamn speech, y'all. He started making this grand speech. Mind you, the queen wasn't at the table yet. But I'm just telling y'all, like, you know how you have a wedding table of these party. It was set out like that. However, the queen wasn't sitting down yet. the husband asked her, the people, like, where's she at? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So, when the Valerians walked in, they sat down. They family sat on this side of the table. The king, the dragon people sat on this side. Everything going great. So when the king started to make his speech, back to that part. So when the king started making his speech, here come the bitch, the queen, with this green on. Now you know the House of the Dragon color is red. This bitch got on green. So somebody wound up saying, one of the guys that said something to her about the pregnancy is the same nigga that said something to the king and the princess. Smart remarks and shit. What colors does the lighthouse shine where it's something? And somebody said green. That is the color of war, that represents war. This bitch trying to start a war. So goes on, they start dancing and stuff like that, and boom boom boom. You know I just told you that the damn Valerian son that the princess is supposed to be marrying is gay. Okay, his whole nigga there. Okay, now of course the princess nigga is there. They ain't broke up. He's just mad at her. So long story short, everybody having a good time. All of a sudden, there started to be this chaos. What happened was the boyfriend and the girl boyfriend. The boy boyfriend said something to the girl boyfriend. Pissed him off. He let him slide. I'm going to assume he kept talking, because the girl boyfriend then got the fight, whooping his ass. It's a crowd, so you really can't see. It's in the middle, and everybody is dancing around and shit, and people getting shoved and hollering and doing this and that. But they still ain't nobody back the fuck up, right? So they in this circle, and the girl boyfriend just he done whooped his ass so bad, y'all. His face is bashing. You can't even see his eyes, nose, or nothing. He dead. He dead. Okay. In the mix of, let me go back a little bit. In the mix of dancing and stuff like that, the princess and his damn uncle got to talking. Damien and Ramiro got to talking, and basically they was talking, and she was asking him and questioning him, why you here, this, that, and third, and basically he was like, you know why. Okay, you know why I'm here. She was like, well, why you just won't, before we get married at this time, why don't you just meet me at the courthouse and just take us away and we can go ahead and get married? And that's when the fight broke out. So after the fight broke out, everybody left. Excuse me. The boyfriend was down there crying. He just, oh no, mind you, he's supposed to be marrying this woman. I don't know if his parents knew that he was gay or not. None of my business. Excuse me. And it looked like about dawn, and it was just, the intimate family. So the queen, the king, Ramira, her soon-to-be husband, the Valerian husband, and his wife. That's it. And the priest married them right then and there. Now, the girlfriend, Ramira's right hand, that's the girlfriend, the boyfriend, girlfriend, okay? Y'all with me? Then tried to kill himself. Because he done beat this nigga to a pup, bitch. And right before he get ready to kill himself, guess who stepped up to him and called his name and told him to stop? The queen. Girl, this episode, there's just a lot of going on. Obviously, I wish I could have explained it better. My head in 17 different places, but all in all, the juiciest part about it is, I just felt like the juiciest part was when the queen finding out all this different information and her not realizing all this time she had been being manipulated by her dad. Every fucking single time he uses her as a fucking pawn to get what the fuck he wants. Every time. And so it irritates me because she doesn't see it, and everybody else sees it but her. Like, But I can understand why she is going with the flow, because she's like, I don't want to die. I don't want my children to die. She got like 3 kids, y'all. She got 3 kids. All of them under the age of 6. So like 2, 4, 6. Maybe. And they know if they go to war, Ramira, the princess, is going to be more inclined to protect her husband and her children and her family before she protects. Because you ain't the queen no more. I'm the queen. I'm taking your position. Now you just live here. So, that's the end of the review. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to be notified every time your girl posts a video. And just know that I love y'all. Keep me in your prayers. I really appreciate it. Until next time.
It's what you came for. You get what you made, it's what you pay for. So make sure the stars is what you aim for. Make mistakes though. I never worry. Life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. What is a hurry? It's pretty early. It's okay, we'll take our time. The night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young. And so are we. The night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young. So are we. Hey yo, drinks on you or the drinks is on me. We ain't going nowhere like tanks is on E. We still getting